here I stand, all alone. Have my mind turned to stone, have my heart filled up with ice, to avoid its breaking twice. Thanks to you, my dear old friend, but you can help. This is the end of a tale that wasn't right. I won't have no sleep tonight. In my heart, in my soul, can hear